Joined here after football practice with Jeremy Cole from the Cotopaxi Pirates. And Jeremy, you're entering your 5th year as the head coach for the Pirates. And what are your expectations for this year as you guys get kind of rolling here in the practices side of things?
Our expectations are the same every year. As far as our first goal is to build a team that where the guys learn to get along, learn to play together, learn to work together, learn to respect each other. And so that's the first goal. And then, obviously we're kind of young. We have one senior and a couple juniors and sophomores and then freshmen. And so, we're expecting those younger guys to really step up and play this year. And that we talk about that. We always talk about that this is 6-man football. So, yeah, you're a freshman, but you're a varsity football player first. And so.
Is there a bit of excitement that comes with a younger team as a coach when you realize that you're seeing a team that you'll have for a couple of years and not just a senior loaded or a junior loaded team?
To be honest, I just try to focus on that year, and because we talk about this a lot too, that don't take it for granted that you get to play football for 4 more years, because Steven's standing here and he blinked and it's his senior year and it's almost over, and so you need to play for him, thinking like this is it. This is your one chance to do that, to be a really good team with this team.
You guys have a pretty balanced offense is what it's looking like, but the big question is going to be quarterback for you guys. A little bit of a battle starting to form there.
There's definitely a battle forming there, and we're not opposed to a 2-quarterback system for a while, but we'll see as we get there. We haven't even had our first scrimmage yet, and so we'll see once the guys get under some real pressure, see who steps up and who wants to do it. And it's also tough because those 2 guys also fit in some other spots as well, and they're battling for starting positions in those spots as well, so it makes it tough.
What do you think the strength of this team is going to be this year? Where do you think you guys, if it comes down to the final 6 minutes of a game, 1-score game, where would you like the ball to be, offense, defense, or in whose hands?
Well, if we need to score, I guess I want it down. but I really feel like the strength of our team is going to be, in the beginning of the year, it's going to be in our defense, and because we have a new offensive coordinator this year, and so guys are going to be trying to learn the offense and get the timing down and all that stuff. And so by the end of the year, I hope the strength's in. I hope there's not a strength. I hope they're pretty even, and that we're good on both sides. And I hope we're a lot better in our passing game than we have been, and that's kind of a huge goal, just to get better on our timing routes and start doing that a lot more.
When you guys think, when I think about 6-man football, obviously a lot of the teams that normally come up are from over on the Eastern Plains. Who are some of the teams out here that people should, or that you kind of have circled on your calendar as far as the games that you play them?
So La Vida, Sierra Grande are always top on our list out here. And this year there's a lot of new teams. Not a lot of new teams, but I know a lot of them lost some kids, and so we'll see. We have a new conference this year, and so I know Cripple Creek got added to it, and smaller conference, and so which also gives us the opportunity to go play some teams from the East, and so we're really excited about that, getting to go and start bettering ourselves against those guys, especially during the regular season.